Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 131st graduation ceremony for Grafton High School. Grafton High School has a very long and storied tradition of high school graduations. The first class to graduate from Grafton High School was the class of 1886. There were just 4 students in that class. Tonight, 154 students will participate in graduation. That deserves a round of applause. Will you please stand and join senior Carrie Watkins in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's a great honor and privilege for me to introduce Liza Grossman to give the valedictorian message, Cassie DeLauder, Sean Doyle, and Caleb Wagner to deliver the salutatorian messages for the class of 2017.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome the parents, families, and faculty who are here tonight. Thank you for your endless guidance and support. It's an honor to be here. Graduates, today we stand on the brink of infinite possibility. Behind us lies the memories and wisdom learned from adolescence. And ahead of us stands all the years we have yet to live, the experiences we have yet to know. Our lives leading up to this point were fairly ordered and straightforward, each year leading logically to the next, our paths clearly set and defined. My classmates, today is the beginning of the rest of our lives. But so was yesterday, and so is tomorrow, and so will be each day after that. The decisions we make each day steer the course of our lives, and that never ceases to be true. I spent a great deal of time pondering what I'd say to you on graduation day. I wondered, how could a GPA qualify me to tell you what to do? No matter how prepared I try to be, I'm still just as terrified of the future as the rest of you. What I'm trying to say is, grades don't compare to life experience, something we're all pretty much equivalent on. In fact, today we're all the same. Same caps, same gowns, same diplomas. However, you'll walk out of here today with one thing that nobody else has: sole custody of your future. One of the essential theories of physics is that time is relative. I think anyone who went to high school can agree with that statement, because it seems that time never passed uniformly. As soon as we began counting down the days to graduation, time seemed to pass slower than ever. But on my last day here, I realized that these past 4 years actually flashed by far too quickly. It's funny how time can play games with us like that. There's a universal truth that we all have to face. Everything comes to an end. And as much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always despised endings. But endings are inevitable. Eventually, you have to say goodbye. On this day, our grand finale, we say goodbye to everything that was familiar, everything that was comfortable. When they say senior year is one of the best years of your life, they don't tell you there will be heartbreak amidst the hope. But looking back on my own, I know I wouldn't trade mine for anything. These days, we're told that time is money, but I think it's much more valuable than that. After all, there's no lottery for time, no means to extend your subscription to this life. You get what you get. So I urge you to use your time wisely. Don't waste it on dreams that don't belong to you, or people who don't value what you have to offer. Sometimes there's luck involved, or factors that we simply can't control. But it's crucial that we never stop fighting for what actually matters. I'd like to end this speech with a quote by Eric Roth. For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again. So, class of 2017, let's make the best of it, and let's start all over again. It's a brave new world out there. I hope it's ready for us. Congratulations, and see you later.
This is a little terrifying. Today is a time for celebrating, but also an opportunity for reflection, a new beginning for growth. As we remember our experiences here, I would like our thoughts to be with Drake Kuntz and his family, to whom I dedicate this speech. Class of 2017, we did it, 4 years. It doesn't matter whether or not you had a super high GPA or just scraped by. You did it, you are here, we survived. There are just a couple of things I'd like to say before we leave here tonight. Just some last advice before we part, maybe for the last time. I know we say that this is it. This is it, I'm done, I've graduated. Do not let Grafton High School be your final victory. Go out and experience what life has to offer you, please. Please do not let this be enough for you. Each of us is capable of so much more. Never settle, because despite what you may have been told, you are more than enough. Always strive to be better. From today on, everyone here is at the same level, the same starting line. You can become whoever and whatever you please. I cannot promise you every day that is going to be great from here on out. But hey, that's life. And what I've learned from high school is that life will move on with or without you. We all have so much worth in this world. We really do. Remember, you are not a name, or a height, or a weight, or a gender. You are not an age, and you are not where you are from. You are your favorite books, and the songs stuck in your head. You are your thoughts, and what you eat for breakfast on Saturday mornings. You are 1,000 things, but everyone chooses to see the million things you are not. You are not where you are from, you are where you are going. The worst thing you can do is be forgotten. Be kind, be strong, impact someone else's life. We each were given talents, gifts, and interests. Whatever it took to get you here, whatever motivated you, inspired you, don't lose it. That's how you become forgotten. When you squander something you were born to share with the world. I encourage you to get out from your house, from your car, from the place that you feel safe, from the place that you are. Start now. Start with fear. Start with pain. Start with hands shaking. Start with a voice trembling. But start and don't stop. Get out and go running. Get out from your head, from what screams that you can't. Find yourself, because there is life after here. And it can be so beautiful and worthwhile if you are you. And if you aren't happy with yourself now, become the change you want to see. Become the change you want the world to see. We all know these quotes, but when are we going to start living them? Unwrite those pages and rewrite them with your own words. Do not let yourself become forgotten. But most importantly, love, like it's the only thing you know how. Because at the end of the day, all of this means nothing. Where you are sitting, your degree, your job, the money, nothing even matters except love and human connection. Who you loved, how deeply you loved them, how you touched the people around you, and how much you gave them. We all have turned off our alarms, kicked and screamed, and cried because we hated coming here at times. Maybe it was the people, the teachers, or the work, but guess what? You did it. You're done. And right now, I'm standing here petrified of the unknown future, but I know I'm not alone. Some of you probably feel a little bit of it too. It is truly a blessing to be standing before you here today. Good luck out there, class of 2017, and go Bearcats.
All right, try not to blink because I'm serious. You'll miss it. L-O-V-E-D. They're really very simple 5 letters, but they were written on the gowns at Fairmont Senior, on every single one of their gowns. The principal later gave a speech right after they showed that, and they said, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times you succeed, no matter how many times that you're sad that you're happy, no matter how many times that you triumph and that you find yourself in tragedy, know that you are loved. And I really like that, and it connects to us too. I want you all to know, because you're no different from anyone else, that you are loved. And just like in the spirit of my grandma's church after school program, Bisons for Christ, they say, very easily, very quickly, we love you, God loves you, and God has a plan for you. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and my fellow Bearcats. It is a pleasure and an honor to be the closing salutatorian speech of the Grafton High School class of 2017. I would say they saved the best speech for last, but I'm pretty sure they just put us in alphabetical order. I actually needed a lot of help to write this speech, which ironically is my topic. The actress Margene Holden once said, by asking for help, it is not that you are weak, but it is allowing someone to give their gift to you. Help is universally needed because very few people, if any at all, can do it all by themselves. I wish I had the time to give credit and to thank all the people who have helped me through my life, but I would run way over and get booed off the stage. Soccer has always been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, so soccer metaphors come naturally to me. When I'm on that field, assuming I don't get a red card, there are 10 other guys with me. We all try to help each other to do the best we can to help the team win. Not one person on that field can win any given game by themselves. They need the help of their team to do it. On the academic side, I needed to take a Spanish class, but I have never heard a single Spanish word in my entire life up until then. Naturally, I was going to have some difficulty, so whenever I couldn't read a certain word, I had to swallow my pride, which can be very hard to do. Go to Senor Skaggs, point to the word, and say, KS. I hated to ask questions, especially when I knew most of the time the answer was going to be, go look that word up in the dictionary. But that was just her way of helping me remember the words. Whenever I would learn a new word, Senora Skaggs would be ecstatic. She had such passion to teach her language and culture, and that really inspired me to learn how much asking questions help both people. As in my quote, by asking for help, it's not that you are weak, it's just allowing someone to give their gift. Every Spanish word Senora Skaggs taught me was her gift to me. I know my family has helped me more through life than anyone else. You guys have taught me the value of character, refining my soccer skills, and most importantly, how to match my outfits, which I'm told I'm still learning. As we ascend into the realms of college, work, or technical school, we certainly aren't going to know everything at first, and we're going to have to ask plenty of questions to get where we need to be. I guarantee you, most teachers and professors will be glad to answer your questions because they want you to learn as badly as you want to learn. So remember, always ask questions, ask for help, and use your gifts to help those in need. I would like to close with a verse from the Bible, Psalms 121:1. I lift my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of the heaven and the earth. Thank you.
I always get excited at graduation. Excited, and then I have a sense of dread. I'm excited because we're able to present such wonderful young people. And I have a sense of dread because I have to talk after 4 outstanding young adults. If you had any question in your mind what the future is going to hold, they'll show you. Irma Bombeck stated that graduation is tough for adults. They go to the ceremony as parents, they come home as contemporaries, and after 18 odd years of child raising, they find themselves unemployed. Class of 2017, you are a very unique class. You're the 3rd class that I've been associated with for 4 complete years. However, I think I know you better than any class that I've ever had here. Your accomplishments are unbelievable. I could spend the rest of the evening talking about them. And if I ran out of things, I could talk about your annex. And if I did that, we'd probably have the rest of the week. I thought long and hard about what I was going to say tonight. I'd be remiss if I told you that I wasn't worried about the future for any of us. Things have changed so much since I was in high school and during the 42 years that I've been in education. You're going to meet challenges, and they're going to be significantly more difficult than the challenges that faced people that have come before you. But the reality is you are better equipped to deal with those challenges. You're better to deal with the future than others that have preceded. Now, I don't want you to think for a second that it's going to be easy. Nothing worth having or doing is ever easy. You're going to be challenged many times in your life. You need to take those challenges and turn them into wisdom. You'll make mistakes. Some people will call them failures, but I've learned that failure is really God's way of saying, excuse me, you're moving in the wrong direction. It's time to pick a new path. A lot of uneasiness up on this stage. Class of 2017, you didn't get here by yourselves. there was at least one person or multiple people that made a difference in your lives, that impacted you, that influenced you, that taught you things, either through words or through deeds. I would be willing to bet that one or more of those people are up in the crowd right now. I want you to find them with your eyes. Just in case they don't know that you're looking at them, point to them so that they know that you're looking at them. On 3, graduates, I'd like you to give them a round of applause. 1, we better check our math department. We'll try it again. Thank goodness I didn't have you do the wave or something. You'd have killed each other. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. You know, I've thought long and hard about people that in my life made major impact on me. And I thought about my dad and my mom and my grandmother who made sure that I never did anything that butchered the English language. In addition, I thought about friends and coaches and teachers that I'd had at all levels. But when I was thinking about who I wanted to talk to you about this evening, I kept coming back to my father-in-law, Ed Snyder. Ed was a farm boy. He had 4 brothers and a sister, and he grew up on a farm in western Pennsylvania. He went off to war when he was young. He was a crew chief and mechanic on a P-51 squadron in the Pacific Theater. He came back home, did a number of different things, like many of the folks that came back home from the Great War. And he ended up starting a construction company that was extraordinarily successful. I had the unique pleasure of working on his crew as his son-in-law. They called themselves the Over the Hill Gang. They averaged 75 years plus. I was the young kid, and they could work me under the table. It was embarrassing, but that's not what I wanted to share with you. At lunchtime, they would go and find a nice shady place to sit. And my father-in-law was a man of very, very few words and spoke for him. And he was sitting under a nice oak tree, having his lunch, doing the usual, just eating and saying nothing. And he said, "Hey, Joe, come over here. I want to tell you something." So I walked over and I said, "Yeah?" And I thought he was going to say, "Well, I'm going to have to fire you because you dented another gutter on that house." But he didn't. He said, "I've got 3 things that I want you to remember." And I said, "Okay." And he paused long and thought. And he said, "If you take a step forward, then you'll always be ahead. If you don't take that step, you'll never go anyplace." And I looked at him. He had never been profound with me like that before. And he said, "And another thing, if you don't ask, the answer's always no." And he said, "And finally, if you really, really, really want something, you go get it. Because if you don't, you're never going to have it." And with that, he went back to eating his ham sandwich and left me a lifetime to ponder the 3 things that he had told me. Class of 2017, this is my wish for you. I hope that you step forward. I hope that you ask the question. And if you really, really want something, I hope you go after it with reckless abandon. Ms. Green, it is a distinct honor and privilege for me to introduce to you the class of 2017. These individuals have completed all of the requirements necessary to receive a diploma in the state of West Virginia.
Wow. You are an amazing class of kids. I can say that because I started with so many of you at Hepzibah Elementary School as principal. What a privilege it has been over the years to watch all of you grow and learn. Your talents and your energy and your confidence tell me about the success that you will have as you leave Grafton High School. So on behalf of the Taylor County Board of Education, Mr. Upton, Mrs. Knotts, Mr. Floor, Mr. Tucker, and Mr. Sinclair, I accept, Dr. Finley, the Grafton High School graduating class of 2017. I would like to congratulate all of the graduates and say thank you to your families and friends for helping you through this educational journey. As you begin this new path in your life, remember that with a little hard work and confidence, you can achieve anything. Students, dream and dream big, and your dreams will come true. I wish you the best of luck. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
I now introduce the graduates who are graduating with highest honors. Liza Jane Grossman. Cassie Lynn DeLauder. Sean Patrick Doyle. Caleb Andrew Wagner. Micah Marie Harrison. Logan Eric Miller. Mallory Reed Brown. Courtney Nicole Welch. Skylar Antonio Meese. Sydney Lynn Keener. Morgan LaRue Loomis. Kaylee Ruann Wolf. Taylor Elizabeth Smith. Corinne Taylor Lewis. Lauren Johnson. Jacob Patrick Higgins. Audra Rochelle Knotts.
At this time, graduating with high honors. Tiffany Dawn Hinchman. Trenton Lee Abraham. Jensen Avery Tucker. Zachary Wayne Fancher. Seth Jackson Murray. Lauren Hope Clarkson. Isabella Brooke Kelly. Amanda Dawn Glasspool. Zachary Kirby Shoemaker. Hannah Nicole Warden. Haley Gail Tucker.
I now present those students graduating with honors. Abigail Marie Montgomery. Peyton Mary Elizabeth Bish. Bethany Marie Detweiler. Anna Julia Lima. Kelsey Marie Dowling. McKenna Lane Nose.
Armstrong. Ryan Scott Backus. Marissa Jo Barker. Cameron Lee Berry. Jacob Bolton. Sierra Christine Bollier. Cameron Brees. Kirsten A. Campbell. Stephen Lewis Carter Jr. Lita Marie Chalky. Tristan Alec Cochran. Julia May Dakin. Dustin Lee Dalton. Daniel Isaac Davis. Bryce Andrew Delgado.
Dylan Quinn DeMaldo. Najla Lucille Dixon. Michael Andrew Dawn. Kimberly Brooke Floyd. Ashley Brianna Ford. Ashley Nichelle Ford. Cameron Anthony Fort. Bailey Marie Freeman. Dakota Lee Boltonier. Joseph Thomas Gallo. Brianna Nicole Goff. Nicole Ann Gordon. Casey Danielle Gray. Courtney Hope Gray. Allison Nicole Green.
Jefferson. Joseph Daniel Hildreth. Bethany Marie Holler. David Paul Hurst. Justice Marie Jefferson. Zachary Ryan Johnson. Haley Autumn Hose. Bethany M. Keener. Cameron Joseph Kellaway. Alexis Marie Knott. Chase Anthony Lawson. Daniel Edward Long. Zachary W. Luzatter.
Caleb D. Maley. Michael Austin Marcavage. Clinton William Mayle. Sarah Almina Mayle. Casey Joel Meyer. Dakota Ray McCartney. Dakota Wayne Lee McCormick. Aaron Heath McEldowney. Jennifer Renee Nicolon. Carly Blaine Miller. Kayla May Miller. Caitlin Marie Moats. Kylie Ann Moffett. Ethan Wade Moran. Zachary Allen Molinex. Hannah Elizabeth Murphy. Samuel Wade Murray.
Ryan Scott Musgrave. Elizabeth Ann Newbrawl. Rebecca K. Nicholson. Dakota Scott Norris. Hunter Ozales. Alicia Brianne Parsons. Jacob Tyler Peters. Anthony Scott Phillips. Stephanie Nicole Powell. William Joseph Price V. Brendan Casey Peisel. Chelsea Lynn Rager. Tamara K. Reynolds. Joshua Michael Richmond. Shane Patrick Robertson. Anthony Ryan Robinson. Miranda Faith Sandy. Trace Donovan Schooley. Curry Augusta Sargent. Jonathan Sattler. Craig Allen Schaefer. Curtis Michael Schaefer. Jalen Scott
Scott Shaw. Alexander Martin Shelton. Brittany K. Ship. Sydney Lee Sinclair. Nathan Donnelly Smith. Victoria Grace Smith. Cassandra Michelle Stout. Bryden James Strahan. Emily Brooke Streets. Mason James Taylor.
Victoria Lee Taylor. Timothy Richard Thompson. Jillian Paige Tichnell. Sean Bradley Toth. Stephen Ray Trader. Timothy Allen Trader Jr. Jordan Lee Trott.
I have one last thing, graduates. Somebody was very, very nice to one of the graduates with a card and money in it. You still have the card. The money was on the floor and I have it, and I will see you in the Mary Battle Room after this.
Would the Grafton High School class of 2017 graduates please rise? Would you please join me in turning our tassels from right to left? Congrats, guys. We did it.
and remain in their seats while we sing our alma mater. The graduates will leave, and please stay in the stands until the graduates have left the arena. Thank you.